Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are having a good day. We're gonna immediately start off by fighting Hespori. I forgot an anti-poison, let's go. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great day. We just kind of getting into it, being a little more chill today. Hopefully I can actually hit Hespori. Oh my god. I ought to get some super attacks if this is how my attacks are going to be hitting. Ooh. Doing nothing but mage attacks. I'm glad I'm praying mage, but it's still crazy. Good. Get some health back. Hit points level for the win. Let's go. Did not expect to get that on this fight, but we got it anyway. Come on. Do some better damage. I'm gonna run out of food at this rate. Okay. On to the next phase. But yeah, today's stream is going to be fairly relaxed. It's just going to be some more Slayer. I'm pretty much going to be doing Slayer tasks until I get one that I just don't want to do. Once we get that, then we're going to go ahead and shift gears and do some other stuff. Like I need to get the Lumbridge medium diaries taken care of so I can add one more route to my, or one more patch to my farming runs, or to my herb runs. I also am definitely looking at getting 99 Thieving a lot more earnestly now, because one thing I'm realizing that is gonna be a pretty good requirement for future grinds, like the beginner clue grind, as well as just for general travel and for combat. I need to get the ability to make glory amulets here pretty soon. Really the only obstacle that we have to getting glories is that we need to do lunar diplomacy, and lunar diplomacy is the quest itself is not that bad. Like the crafting requirement's fairly high, but it's nothing that I can't handle. I'm pretty sure I actually already have the crafting requirement. It's more the requirement to cast super glass make that I have to figure out. So I plan on doing that by doing the mage training arena, which is going to require quite a bit of money to get that started. So we're going to start shifting gears and going in that direction to get a bit of a crafting grind started. But since we are already on a bit of a Slayer kick right now, I figure I do that until I get a task that I just really would rather not do. Hey, Filthy Casual, what's up? Who you talking to? Anybody who's listening. All right. All right, let's see what we get for Hespori here. My Twitch also, or I'm also just randomly speaking. This is how live streaming works. You know, I have an audience of an undetermined amount of people, and I say and do things in order to entertain them. Whether or not they are here right now or they're going to be watching back in the future, as all my VODs are also uploaded to my channel. Literally every streamer ever on any website will do this. So, not quite sure what you're getting at. Alright, cool. Do a quick farm run, and then we'll go ahead and move on. don't randomly talk to themselves. You have not watched smaller streamers. If nobody's in here to talk with me, if nobody's in here in chat to type, because a lot of my viewers tend to just lurk in the background and have me on while they do other stuff, it is up to me to keep whatever train of thought continuing. If you want to stick around and keep watching, I'd be more than happy to, but if you're going to stick around and keep criticizing me, then I'm going to be more willing to ban you than to acknowledge your posts. Okay, yep. Do a real quick herb run, and then we'll get going. The only one who's actively picking a fight right now is you, my dude, so... I don't know. If you want to keep picking a fight, then you can go pick a fight elsewhere, but I'm running a show right now, so we'll keep going. Alright, well... Yep. Sure am. Okay, let's see here. I need a tome of water instead of just water runes. I don't have many runes, but I do need to keep up with them a little bit. Oh, that's right. I don't have a tome of water. I'm thinking my iron. I need a tome of fire. Okay. Tome of fire. And then we need, what is it, 5 seeds? Yeah, we need 5. Actually, let's go ahead and take care of the farming contract, see what we get first. Oh, right. Don't have the herblore level. What level are Cadentines again? Is like, what, 54? 65. Wow, I was way off. Okay. Alright, what kind of contract are we going to get next? White lilies. Do I have any white lily seeds? That's not a good sign. I don't think I have any white lily seeds. I might have to re-roll the contract. Oh, that sucks. I hate that white lily seeds are kind of rare at the beginning. Alright, have to re-roll that one. Have anything easier? Yes, please. Marigolds. That's a pretty shit contract, but we'll take what we can get. Okay. Oh, right. They are also used for birdhouse runs, so they're in here now. Marigold, there we are. I don't think Ultra Compost really helps us out, but we're gonna go ahead and chuck one on just in case. Okay. And we need ecto file and the arty cloak. And what herbs do we got today? Can I grow Aventos yet? I'm pretty sure I can with this level. What can't I grow? Let's check that first. Lantodime, Dwarfweed, and Torstall. Okay, cool. So Aventos are good to go. Don't have enough Ranars to make a difference. Toadflax isn't important right now. Yeah, we'll go Avento. I'm running pretty low on herb seeds. I need to get that 99 farming quick. I forgot my limperts. Grab those. Flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Ooh, Slug Menace. That is a quest that I need to start getting done here pretty soon. I can't clean Abato yet, right? I'm pretty sure I can just grow it. Yeah, I can't clean it yet. That is a-okay. Turn over, grab you. Oh wow, that was a big harvest. I didn't even notice. Okay, let's see here. Next up, let's do Arty. I also need to start looking at doing the Arty mediums. I don't think I'm too far away from those requirements either. Let's check. Because I think I might do okay, I guess this is the faster way. Odd. Let's see. Because I need to, yep, enter unicorn ring using fairy, unicorn pen using fairy rings. Need to grapple. That's the thing that was stopping us before. That's right. Because I need to be able to make a mithril bolt, right? There was some part of the equation that I didn't quite get. I think it was smithing related. Mithril, do I have enough for a mithril bolt? Yeah, mithril grapples right there. There's some sort of... Yeah, there's some sort of crossbow bolt that I didn't have access to, which is why I couldn't do it. Or was it fletching? Mithril grapple tip bolts. Okay. Level 59. Yeah, it was fletching. That was the thing holding me back. Okay. That's not too bad. That actually might be a good idea to start Kingdom of Miscellanea as well then. So many things to do.
What if I'm incomplete without you by my side?
Ooh, good. Genie. Let's go. Get some Herblore XP. Good. Now to core end to finish the farm run. Then we'll do a really quick run to Yanel to get some sand from Bert, and then a birdhouse run, and then we're off to killing basilisks. I'm pretty sure I have a mirror shield. I should check that whenever I go to get my dig site pendant. I think I'm clear on that, but never hurts to double check. Yeah, I'm like 90% certain I already have a mirror shield because I had to kill cockatrices earlier, so I should be good. Alright, then off to Bert. I forgot to drop off my stuff. Nice. There's no farming patches over here, are there? Oh, there's a hops patch. Is there a leprechaun? There's, yes, there is. Good. Alright, sand done. Now to get good old dig site pendant. Let's go. I'm mainly worried to see what's going to come after the basilisk task. Because there's the possibility that we get iron dragons or steel dragons or bronze dragons. Blue dragons would suck, but we could at least get away with that by killing baby blue dragons. I just don't want to kill them, the adult ones, without having an easy way to quickly deposit the bones. Because I still do not have that Taverley shortcut unlocked. Yes, we do have a mirror shield. Perfect. Grab this, go these two, 4 logs, and let's go ahead and bring 40 of these marigold seeds.
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures round my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along, a siren serenade. You're ringing out your praise. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, wanting me to break, deafened by the sound.
Apple trees go down. Alright. The birdhouse seeds are being less and less impressive as time goes on. We really haven't gotten any good seeds from it recently. I think the best seed we got in recent memory was like a pineapple seed. We haven't had magic seeds or like dragon fruit seeds from these in a very long time, if ever. I actually can't even remember getting one. Not to say that we haven't gotten one, it just, you know, go through so many birds' nests on an account, you kind of lose track of which one's which. And seeing as I'm on the HD client, I do not have my loot tracker going back to the beginning of this account, so we will never know. Didn't need all that. Nope, not super compost. There we go. And we're gonna keep a kind of bird's eye view here to spot any seaweed spores when they spawn. I will miss that plugin, going from Runelite to the OSHD client. It doesn't have the plugin that notifies you every time a seaweed spore spawns, so I have to go back to actually being fairly vigilant for those. Really, all I have to do is just stare at the minimap, but still. Okay. That one's set. Now for this one. I don't like how low on seaweed spores I'm running. I think I only have 6 in the bank after this trip. Up, right. Cool leprechaun. I should let the OSHD people know that the golden pot, or the pot of gold, is taking a higher use priority than the tool leprechaun. Which is weird, because if I hover over the tier leprechaun, it's just the exchange. Hi, Endor. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, and that is all set. So now we get to go to basilisks. Grab this and this. I can never remember if basilisks in RuneScape actually have poison, because basilisk venom in fantasy media is a pretty big deal. But I can't remember if that was one of the things that translated to RuneScape. We'll bring in anti-poison just in case. Just in case things go south for us. Then we'll bring, like, yeah, that's plenty. Just a full inventory to make sure we don't have to... I'm stupid. I forgot my, Dragon Battle Axe. I need to go grab that. There it is. I need to move this up to here, because that's more where my special attack weapons are going to be going. Oh, speaking of special attack weapons, I should probably start looking at, not how to get a dragon dagger, because a dragon dagger is very easy to get. I think it's more I need to look for, how to get the weapon poison, the P++. I guess while I'm walking, I can go look that up really quick. Let's see here. Weapon poison plus. Where do we get you? Chaos Elemental, Calphi Queen, Scorpia, or Seracnus. That is... that sucks. Okay. That I could do coconut milk, a cave nightshade, and poison ivy berries at 82 herb lore. I did not remember those requirements being so high. Oh god. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Did I already get the Slayer cave? I did, yes. Okay. And in we go. Are basilisks in this cave or the next one over? I think they're this cave. Yeah, that seems right. Oh no, those are rock slugs. I don't have the agility to jump over that. Oh yeah, basilisks are way further in. Okay. Well, time to go for a little jog. Seeing as we don't have any other option. Oh, I don't have to go that far. I thought I had to go all the way around this little loop here. Good to know. You can tell that I don't go in this dungeon that often. The only times I ever do go into this dungeon, honestly, is to kill the Karasks over here. So, not very often I go and kill basilisks. But we're here, and it's killing time. Alright, and let's go ahead and reset everything, and we'll pop strength up on the XP tracker. And there we go. So over the last couple months, I got to watch a couple of really, really fantastic movies. I got to see the new Ninja Turtle movie, the Mutant Mayhem, I think it's called. That movie is really, really good. I expected it to be kind of cutesy and a little bit funny going in, especially because it's you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's never really been like a super serious franchise. But I liked it a lot more than I expected, in all honesty. The entire final fight and final sequence is straight up terrifying at points. I even got a little bit nervous because when I watched it, I was with Lunar, and I was also with my sister and my little niece, who is only 4 years old. And so I was very surprised that she was not just completely terrified by the villain at the very end, because it gets pretty eldritch horror-y. So but a very good movie. I highly recommend it. What else have I seen recently? Part of the issue is that I don't see a lot of movies, so I don't really get to don't really have too much discussion on that front. But in terms of video games, I did start playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk recently. That game is fantastic. The music in it is easily like the best part. Movement in that game is so satisfying, to where I deliberately don't fast travel to places just because I want to skateboard and roller skate all over the place. I think the only game where I just deliberately haven't used fast travel when I know fully that it is available, I think the only other game would be Spider-Man for the PS4. That game I very rarely ever fast travel, just because, you know, web slinging and going all over the city as Spider-Man is really fun. I think of all the times that I actually did go through and deliberately fast travel to certain locations, I think I only did it twice. Just because I was like on the entire opposite side of New York City and didn't want to deal with that journey there.
a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when
Good Ranars. Ranars are so freaking important right now.
she'd not been to
Any sort of prayer gain I can get is gonna be useful.
called all hands and swore
We're gonna be putting ourselves in much more dangerous situations pretty soon, so all the prayer potions I can get will be greatly appreciated.
before the boat had hit.
I'm not looking forward to the Basilisk Knight grind. I remember that grind being very painful on the Iron, just because of how slow Basilisk Knights were to kill. They were really only good to kill if you had rune bolts, and getting rune bolts in this game is so difficult on an Iron. The only way that you can reliably get them without smithing, if I remember correctly, it's just through Soul Wars. Just going through, doing Soul Wars, getting the little reward crates, and then opening them up. Just getting 7KC? Oh, Vinyl, I wish. If I was that good, I would do it. We'll see. The RNG on this account has been pretty busted, so the only thing we've really been unlucky for is stuff like the beginner clue capes. The fact that I only just got the shoulder parrot the other night was absolutely insane. So hopefully those dry streaks do not translate to gear upgrades. I should probably pick up these coins that are on the ground. It's not much, but over the course of 150 basilisks, that could be significant. It's also good to know that basilisks do not poison in this game. Still wild to me that I already had to ban someone tonight. Thinking back on that conversation, I don't think they were like trying to be super rude, but they were definitely trying to get a rise out of me, so I don't regret banning them. I'll just have to not be surprised when I see all my videos get dislike bombed. No racism at least sounds like. Wait, what? I think I missed something, or I said something and immediately forgot what I said. What do you mean no? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I mean, in terms of like what they got banned for, it definitely wasn't anything that bad. But it was just, you know, someone coming in being a shitter. So, oh, regarding the person, yeah, they weren't that bad, but like, you know, you could kind of tell that they were very much not being like 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 what's going on, let's ask some questions here, let's kind of figure out. It was very much like wow, you're talking to your stream when no one's talking. Like, I didn't ask you a fucking question. It's like, fuck God, dude, I don't care. Doesn't take much to be nice. In my opinion, it takes way more effort to be a dick than it is to just, you know, be decent. So could be cross streaming. You never know. Wow, that people just come in guns blazing. Yeah, a little bit. Even though it's actually kind of funny. Technically, cross streaming, at least if I was cross streaming to Twitch, that's a bannable offense on Twitch. It goes directly against their terms of service, which is freaking wild. It used to be that Twitch would let you cross stream if you weren't affiliate or partner, but if you look at their terms of service, they've changed it to where they just outright ban cross streaming. Now, whether or not they enforce it is another question, but the fact that it's in their TOS is already enough cause for me to not entertain that idea. Plus, I would rather stop streaming entirely than to go to Kick, in all honesty. Kick is a site that just really would not feel like it would be good going there. Yeah, it's like, I'm sure the platform is fine. Like, the platform and like the streaming software and the framework is all fine and good. It's just the fact that it seems to be a place where a lot of like homophobic or racist or like just kind of general piece of shit people congregate. And I would rather not be associated with that if I could be. I can obviously carve out my own niche there, but when people like Aiden Ross are being made to be the face of Kick, I would rather not. Yeah, they really aren't. And the fact that like they like constantly do just not good shit, and they don't get punished for it. They don't even get a slap on the wrist for any of that stuff. It just, you know, I have zero reason to believe that that site operates in good faith. But that's also my own beef with it. If you like Kick, or if you have a streamer that does go on Kick, then hey, more power to them. I know they make a lot more than YouTube and Twitch does. But I'm also not in it for the money. I'm in it for a good time. I want to have fun playing this game. I don't want to be stressed out about, oh no, I gotta play this game so good that I can make a living off of it. No, that's too much pressure. If I actually get to the point where I can PVM that well, then we can start looking at that. But at the current moment, this is just a fun thing to do. Fun little side project when I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of the super high level content that the Iron has. I've been putting off a Krill, I've been putting off a Zammy task pretty much the entire week, so. Oh, by the way, the latest episode of the Cape Freak, episode 12, is now out on the channel. So if you want to go check it out and drop a like on it and give it a little comment and like nice little engagement boost, that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, we got we're gonna be taking those videos and making them a lot more, because I've been kind of balancing them between like, oh, just the general stream conversations and like fun little chats, as well as the other side being we're going to go with progression and really show all the moments where the account progresses a significant amount. I am going to be leaning away from a balance of those two and going a lot more into the progression side of things, because truth be told, I have like 5 months of backlog that I need to get through. Like, the stream that I was editing earlier today before I went live was my Christmas stream, when I went and did the Christmas event last year. So, I'm very behind. I need to get caught up. I had to start making some shorts about the OSHD client, or HDOS client. I think getting a little bit more awareness out on this would be not only a good thing for the channel, but I think a good thing for the client in general. It's been getting a lot of attention just because it got put onto the Jagex launcher, but I'm hoping that giving it a bit of a signal boost and trying to get as many eyes on the client as possible would be good for them, because from what I understand, it's just like 3 guys that are programming that client, and with them trying to get it up to the same functionality level that RuneLite is, yeah, they'll need a little bit of an extra boost to go with it. I get the feeling they did not expect the level of success that they received as well, though, because like, whenever it got announced and whenever it got official, that little Discord server that they're in got absolutely flooded with people. Every coin I pick up is another rune I use for MTA. I know I'm also gonna need to go through and do the entire Master Wand grind as well. I'm just not looking forward to it. The Master Wand is that's such a high level item, and MTA is something that I just really don't enjoy all that much, so I might spend some streams to stream it while I do it, just so I can at least maintain a little bit of sanity. Now have someone keep me conversation while I go through it, because oh boy, is that entire piece of content very time consuming. Don't get me wrong, Lumberage Hards are great, but getting there is definitely a struggle. I'm trying to remember, with Kingdom of Miscellanea, I know that you get max rewards with 750k in the bank, but I forget, is it 750k per day, or is it just that much like per week? I'll have to check that out, take a look at a couple of miscellanea calculators, or I probably don't even need to look at a calculator for that. I just need to look at the mechanics. Because I think as soon as I get my first 1,000,000 gold, I'm gonna invest that into Kingdom. Get myself some maple logs so I can start fletching. Put them on herbs so I can actually start getting a decent supply of herbs coming in. Yeah. I'm also needing to start looking into when I can get my rune crossbow. That's a very important upgrade that I have yet to even consider how to get that yet. Granted, oh no, I am at the level where I can use it. Okay. So yeah, that is an important thing to start considering. Yeah, because for Jad and for the 5Ks, we're for sure going with a rune crossbow with broad bolts combo. I'm thinking we're definitely also going to be bringing in blood spells. We're gonna bring Crystal Shield. Probably Black Dragonhide. I would like Carol's if I could, but if I can't get my hands on it, then Black Dragonhide or hell, even Blessed Hide would not be a bad idea. We're definitely not going in below 70 range. Defense, I might want to power level to 60 for that. Let's actually take a look here to see how much, 'cause I need to take a look and see how much broader fletching costs at the Slayer Point store. Oh, got near it. Nice. Get another super anti-poison. Okay. Broader fletching. Broader fletching requires 300 points. And 55 fletching. Well, we're at 56 fletching, so the fletching's no issue. It's the points that's going to be the issue. We're only at 90 points, and we need a lot more. Now the question is, do I go back to Turail boosting? Because that would not be a bad idea. Oh yeah, this task will take a bit of time. Though it does look like we are gonna be... We're at least getting one Slayer level, or strength level off of this. Are we getting a Slayer level off of this? Yeah, we will be getting a Slayer level off of this as well. We'll see if we get a second strength level too. I don't think we will. I think, there are a little too many basilisks for a, too few basilisks assigned to get a full strength level. But we'll find out. If we hit 60 attack, 60 strength, that puts us in a extremely good spot. Then all I have to do is get 10 more levels in strength, and we can hit up the Warriors Guild and start actually going through the defender grind. I need to get a group put together pretty soon as well for a fighter torso day. That way I can at least grab the fighter torso, get it knocked out and over and done with for this account. I shouldn't be training Slayer without it, in all honesty, but the Rune Plate Body and the fighter torso, they're not too different. Hey, what's up, Glam? Yep, I do indeed still have the hardcore status. It helps when I don't play for a while. Yeah, pretty much ever since I got the Bofa like a month ago, I've just been leaving this account in the dust. Getting to Basilisk the hardcore is Gucci? Yeah. I mean, like, absolutely, having the Barrows gloves on the hardcore that's a good achievement. I'm very pleased about that. I'm just hoping I can continue going further and getting the quest cape, which is now harder than ever thanks to Desert Treasure 2. So, we'll We'll see how that goes. Even 99 Fire makes an achievement. Yeah, the first achievement. Welcome to RuneScape. Here's your complimentary fire making cape. I hope you enjoy the Iron Man game mode. Hey, 59 strength. Do we get another level this task? Oh my god, we do. Okay, sweet. So this task is giving us 2 strength levels. Let's go. Are we also getting a hit point level? We are not. We're pretty far away from that. Hello, Bunger. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I still need to play Bug Snacks. It's been recommended to me. I just haven't found time to play it yet. It looks very fun. It's on Xbox Game Pass, right? Bunger best girl. I'll take your word for it. If it's on Game Pass, I'll have a more likely chance to play it. If it's not, then I may need to wait a little bit. Currently off of stream, I'm going through Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. That game is so much fun. Not sure about Game Pass? I'll look after stream. If y'all haven't had the chance to play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk yet, highly recommend it. Very, very good. It's the true spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. Wonder how my fantasy football team's going. We've got my clan right now has got a fantasy football game going, or fantasy league going on right now. And I've pretty much handily beat the guy that I'm going against this week. But there's another guy in the clan, Schwaggy, who has the highest points of this week so far. And if my defense, which is already a bad sign, if my defense this week earns 3 more points, then I will have passed him in points and get to kind of rub it in his face a little bit, because he was talking some shit earlier, so it'll be very vindicating. Be that nice little poetic justice. When did I go plant my birdhouses? How much time do we have left on those? Okay. At 8:10. So we have about 12 more minutes. Okay, yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a 2 or maybe 3 tripper. What are you doing right now? You don't play RuneScape? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right now we're training Slayer. Slayer is a skill that is all about you going up to a Slayer Master and they're saying, hey, I want you to go kill, in this case, 154 basilisks. So here we are killing basilisks and getting that skill up. Primary reason is because this is one of the better ways to train melee stats, and I'm trying to get to 70 strength right now to access a specific area. But also, training up the Slayer stat will get me access to better and better monsters that have better and better loot tables, so I can make a lot more money and fund more things on the account as I move forward. Plus, it'll also be the avenue to getting a lot of really, really good gear upgrades, like the Abyssal Whip, Dragon Boots, the Trident of the Seas for really good magic casting. So this is a necessary grind for every account to go through. It just takes some time. It's a very chill task, or a very chill grind. Until they say go kill 150 dragons, then at that point you're just kind of hating life at this stage of the account. When you have a higher level account, the dragon tasks aren't nearly as bad, but at the level that this account is, if I'm being told to go kill blue dragons, I would probably go do something else for a little bit first. Sounds long? Yep. That's this game. This game takes a lot of time. I really enjoy it, but there definitely are points in the game where things just kind of, you know, the distance between each goal gets steadily longer and longer and longer until you hit the end game and you're starting to take 100-hour grinds to get one item. But we ain't there yet, and we don't got to worry about that for a while. And typically, by the time you do get to those long grinds, the content's at least like very intense and pretty fun to watch. Yeah, I got about 8 more minutes here until we need to do the birdhouse run, so looking at our current inventory to see if there's anything I need to adjust for the next trip. I wish I had an herb sack, but other than that, probably just bring less food is really the only thing I need to do. I don't need to bring an anti-venom or anti-poison, so that's good. That's right. I think these basilisks don't because like the reason why I brought the anti-poison is because typically in fantasy media, whenever a basilisk attacks you, it has a venom that it has within its jaw, which is what petrifies you into stone. But there's also an alternate mythos where it's their glare that turns you into stone. And RuneScape is the one that the glare is the thing, which is why you have to have a mirror shield when fighting these guys. And I always get mixed up on that. I feel like I always forget that these guys aren't both glare and anti-poison. I don't even think the Basilisk's nicer like this. I think this part of what got that into my head was all the D&D and Pathfinder research I've been doing recently. Hi, Craig. What's up? Count's going great. Here's the stats if you want to take a look. We haven't progressed it in a little bit, I will admit. So things aren't as far ahead as I would like them to be. But it still is a pretty good looking account. Like bordering 1500 total level hardcore Iron Man with the hardcore status still intact. That's nothing to sneeze at. I think, though, that I've also been aided by the fact that I really haven't needed to go into the wilderness yet. Whenever I do go in and actually get the mage capes, that'll most likely be an offline recording rather than doing it on stream. You haven't watched in a few months? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the kind words. Full disclosure, the videos themselves are not fully up to date either. I just released episode 13 or episode 12 yesterday. And episode 13, which is currently in the works, has the Christmas event from last year. So I've got a lot of work to get caught up to the modern day. But I think a lot of my work will be cut short a bit because we're among that giant period of time. There have been a few periods where I would go a few weeks without streaming or recording. And some of those streams also were just straight up beginner clue grinds. So those will be a lot quicker and a lot easier to go through and get caught up with. But yeah, I'm playing serious catch up right now. Oh, thank you. I'm thinking once I get caught up to the OSHD client where I am right now, I think that is when I want to change it up and refilm that introduction in HD rather than having it in RuneLite with the 117 HD plugin turned on. How's Cape-tastic endeavors? Did your enchantment work? I mean, there was nothing really to be lucky on, but yeah, we'll say it worked. But so far, things are going good. We got a strength level. So we're now at 59 strength. Only 11 more levels to go until we get the Warriors Guild unlocked, and then at that point, we'll be most likely going through and doing our defender grind right away. That, or if we still don't have a fighter torso, I will drag 5 people into Barbarian Assault, including myself, and we will get that fighter torso. I'll even do it with randos at that point. I'd prefer doing it with friends, but if I have to do it with random people, then I suppose that is what I'm gonna have to do. I get a feeling that because one of the capes that I have to get in the future is going to require level 5 in all roles at Barbarian Assault, and that one I get the feeling is gonna be a grind that's heavily dependent on random people. But we'll see. That grind isn't for another year or so. So I don't need to spend any time or energy stressing out about it yet. Okay, getting pretty close to the time where we need to run and do a quick birdhouse run. Think we'll get another like 2 kills in before I have to do that. have a group of friends that enjoy BA, so maybe we'll pet grind. You'll get cape. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll absolutely keep that in mind. If y'all are still around while I go for level 5, or hell, if y'all are down for me to join in for a few trips while you pet grind and I get the fighter torso, I am absolutely down. Are you in my Discord server, Craig? That'll probably be the easiest way for us to keep in touch for that. Didn't know you had one? Oh, yeah, here. I think I got the Nightbat command working properly. It is not looking like it's working. Endor. Oh, nope, there it goes. Check that link, see if it works. If it doesn't, then Endor will go grab you the correct link for it. I can't remember if I updated it since the last time we ran into a the link not working issue. It also isn't easy to find me, or it also isn't difficult to find me on Discord either. I got super lucky when they did the whole username switch, and I was able to claim and keep Videofreak. So spelled the exact same way as my YouTube channel. If you drop me a friend request, I will most likely be able to get in response. I can't remember if my privacy settings need tweaking, but we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, it sounds like it did work. Link's invalid. Never mind. Could you help that out, Endor? And can you also drop the link in my DM or in our DMs while you're at it, just so that way I can remember to update it myself? Actually, you know, honestly, with everything going... Well, I probably need to have Nightbot leave and rejoin if I make a change midstream. We'll try it. Alright, Nightbot. Log in. Okay. Stop yelling at me, computer, I know. This one... Back to Nightbot, command, custom, edit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, it's looking like I'll need to deal with that after stream. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. It is time for a birdhouse run either way. "71 basilisks with a start of 154, so we killed 83. Okay, yeah, this will be a 2-kill or a 2-trip task. You need to get on PC to grab permalink. Gotcha. Yeah, once you get a permalink, send it my way. All right, let's grab our graceful and a dig site pendant. Okay. Then we need 40 you, for you, and off to the races. What do we got? 2 acorns and a papaya. The papaya's fine. We'll keep those. Not the greatest, but could be way worse. Ruby ring's good, Al. Everything else. Man, we got more nests that run, but worse seeds. Quite considerably worse seeds. I cannot wait until we actually get a much better source for tree seeds. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to come till Zulra. Good. Dump that. Grab these two. Oh god, we are running very low on these. I do not like that. We'll need to keep an eye out for any seaweed spores that spawn while we do this. I don't know if I have them highlighted, actually. Let me go check that really fast. Drop these. Yeah, we need to highlight these. Okay, so now they should stick out a lot better. Let's go ahead and compost the plant right now so we can dodge the weeds. Good. Gonna check and see exactly how much giant seaweed we have in the bank. Unfortunately, one of the parts about the OSHD plugin that is a very clear detriment compared to how RuneLite works is that all of the little XP calculators that I had on the right edge of my screen are no longer there. So I can't check my banked XP. I can't check like how much dragon bones I have to sacrifice to get to level 80 rare. So I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful about that. Or not more careful. I'm gonna have to actually go to like extra websites to go through that process of finding out what to do. Just as the devs intended. Yep. Unfortunately. Dang, still no seaweed spores. I might have to put on the old gas tank and drop down here myself one day. Okay, so how much? We have 3,400 giant seaweed. I'll do a calculation of that while we go do our Slayer task. Oh, I got the wrong shield. I had to go change that out. Glad I noticed that right before I went. That would have been a very, very bad mistake to notice too late. I don't think Basilisk without the shield can, like, damage me down and kill me outright that fast. But I'd rather not take those chances. All right. We'll go ahead and use this little trek here to do some calculations. There we go. That's a good square. How about this square? Is that a good square? That is a good square. All right. OSRS giant seaweed calc. Okay, so we are looking for okay. We're going to unpowered orbs. Yep. Bank deck B. I think it was like what, 3405 giant seaweed we had. Okay. Let's just go ahead and say we have like 20,000 buckets of sand. Why not? Okay, so we actually, if we do super glass make, we have enough to get to level 81 crafting. The issue is we still need like level 70 something to be able to cast super glass make. But that's good to know that we even have enough to get up to a Fury, I think. Right? Am I right about that? 70 is glory. No, 80 is glory. Oh, what was 70? Amulet of Power. Okay, so our grind is a little bit longer than I thought. We at least have the bank deck speed for it, but getting the crafting level for Super Glass Make is going to be the definite challenge there. Giant Seaweed sounds like a 2000s era Yu-Gi-Oh monster. It kind of does, doesn't it? Also almost walked right past the things I gotta kill. Alright, we're back. I summon Giant Seaweed! It uses a special ability, Tangling Grasp, in order to drain 100 attack points from your monster. And I attack it with my Blue Eyes White Dragon. And deal 1 billion damage to your life points. I use the controversial rule set from 1999. Giant Germ exists, so it's not too far off. Fair enough. Giant Germ is a staple that did not stand the test of time. I'll take your word for it. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh or the meta, so any like in-depth discussion about that's gonna ultimately be lost on me. The only card game that I really got into would be I guess there've been a couple. I got into the Pokemon trading card game when I was a lot younger, before high school. I was also into Magic for a little bit, but much more casually. I never looked into like deck builds or what was meta versus not meta. It was just, you know, my friend had a deck, I had a deck, and we would fight each other pretty often and just kind of see how things would go. And then the other card game that I paid a lot of attention to was Hearthstone, back when it was first released. I stuck around until there were a few expansions. It was Goblins and Gnomes, and then the Grand Tournament. And then I stopped playing before the expansion after the Grand Tournament. I can't remember what it was. That was a fun time. I've thought about getting back into Hearthstone and just not spending any money on it and just, you know, keeping a complete free-to-play account. But that might be a lot more effort than it's worth in the end. So I'm not sure about that one. Especially because really all I want it for is just like, you know, I'm waiting for something to happen, and I need to kill a little bit of time. Though granted, I guess that's what Super Auto Pets is for as well. I need to get more into Super Auto Pets. I tried playing it for a while. I even remember back when I was doing some Wind Waker speedrun PB attempts. During the super long cutscenes, I'd pull up Super Auto Pets and play it on stream while the text bashing was going on. Giant Germ did burn damage when it was destroyed by battle, then special summon your other Giant Germs from the deck. Really good in an era where people aren't searching for every card they want. Gotcha. It kind of reminds me of, there's a card in Hearthstone. I forget what the card was called, but it was every time this monster got damaged, it would summon one other. It was either one or two other of the same kind of monster. And so if you had like 3 of them on the field and did a 1 damage AoE on them, you would get an entire armada of these drunken dwarves that all would just absolutely start destroying the enemy. It was a good time. Still remember the voice line. Everyone, get in here! I can't remember what it was called. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. It was one of those that got released alongside Tavern Brawler, and it definitely had that kind of a theme to it. You'll go find it really quick? Yeah, the only thing I remember it by is everyone get in here and its effect that it would summon copies of itself. How many points does Sheldar give per task? Let's look that up. Sheldar, you give 10 points per task, 50 per 10. It might honestly be worthwhile going back to Turail and just doing every 10th task here. Oh, especially because we're getting ready to hit the 100th task soon. Oh, wow. The 100th task would actually put us up to where we can buy broader fletching. Okay, it looks like we might be Turail boosting instead here pretty soon. Oh, God. Too many options of how I want to go buy and get things. Grim Patron. That's what it was. Yeah, that card. Was it 1 copy of itself or was it 2 copies of itself? But yeah, that 100%. You did not check the effect? Fair enough. You don't have to. But yeah, that 100% is the card I was thinking of. Honestly, the card isn't as strong as it sounds. I just love the voice line that plays, because when you have to summon 6 of those guys on the field, it plays that voice line for every single guy. Each instance of damage it survives, it's summoned one copy of itself and it's 3/3. Yeah, so if you get like 2 of them on the field and you have like I'm pretty sure the most easy deck to combo it with was a mage deck, because your little side ability that you can do is you just deal 1 damage to an energy or to an enemy. So you can throw out one of your guys, deal damage so it makes 2 of them, and then as long as they survive the next round, you could just keep pelting one with damage and summoning more. And then I also believe that the mage had AoE effects that only did 1 damage to whatever side of the field that you decided to go for. So if you get like 5 Grim Patrons and then you do an AoE that does 1 damage to 5 monsters, well, now you have 10 Grim Patrons. Calling your own summons as an enemy? I mean, it's just select a target, right? And you know, if you're targeting your allies, well, they are still a target. Ah, yes, I need to update that Discord link. Did you? No, you're not at your desk. That's right. Peace Domain Cleric? I actually haven't done any research into Peace Domain Clerics. What exactly makes Peace Domain Clerics strong? Because I know they are, if not one of the most busted cleric subclasses, they are the most they are the most busted cleric son. I can't speak today. The most busted cleric subclass. That's a surprise tongue twister right there. I just don't know how they're that broken. Because like I've straight up seen DMs on forums be like, yeah, Peace Domain Clerics are banned in my games. They have an ability that lets target A and B teleport to each other when the other takes damage. They can use one of your 3 magic missiles as a teleport. Interesting. That sounds really cool, honestly. It actually reminds me of a magic item that that one of my old DMs gave a rogue in our party, where it was a dagger that when it was attuned to you, you can throw the dagger, and wherever it stuck or wherever it landed, you would get teleported straight to it with a dagger in hand. So the rogue would like be on one side of the end, throw the dagger deliberately behind the enemy, and teleport behind them, so that way they could get like a much better positioning. Or like they'd throw it at the top of a cliff and get teleported up the cliff. Also, the fact they have proficiency per long rest, ability to give people a 10-minute 1d4 attack to 10 1d4 to attack checks, skill checks, saving throws. This stacks with, say, guidance of bless, and it's a proficiency per long rest ability. What do you mean by proficiency per long rest? Does it mean that you can only do it as much times as you have a proficiency bonus? So at level 1, you can only do it twice per long rest? Or can you only do it once per long rest? Because if you can do it multiple times a day, that's broken as hell. But if it's only like once per rest, that's a little more understandable. That's what I meant. Sorry, I went on a bit after you said that, so I'm not sure what you meant. Is it once a rest or proficiency level or proficiency bonus per rest? 2 to 6 times a day, depending on your proficiency mod. That's so busted. That's... Okay, I can understand why Peace Clerics are banned now. That is actually insane. So you can easily dip and get full value? Yeah. God damn, yeah. That... Come on, Wizards of the Coast. Like, you can't just be making ridiculously busted subclasses like that. That does ruin the flow of the game. Without, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I got to, on a topic in a similar vein to D&D, I got to GM my first session of Pathfinder this weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was a TPK. We had 3 people in the party. It was supposed to be a party of 5, but 2 people couldn't make the session 0. So we had 3 people in the party, and I was also kind of using this little super short one-shot to figure out what it meant by certain encounter scalings, like between low, moderate, severe, and stuff like that. So I threw a low encounter at them. They were able to handle it with a little bit of issue. One of the guys got crit pretty bad, but they were still able to handle it. The second encounter, they handled without any issue at all. It was a super easy encounter. And then the final encounter killed them outright because I got 3 crits on the guy that I was using. And it was a 3v1 encounter, so I thought it'd go a lot better than it did, but nope. The Pathfinder monsters are a lot stronger than D&D monsters, that's for sure. TPK plus an evil cackle. Yeah. I ended up having them, because it was the setting for that game was in RuneScape. So I had them talk to Death and like go to Death's office, and they got time wound back to just before the encounter started, and I nerfed the guy they were fighting a little bit more. So they ended up having a much easier time on the rematch, and were able to, you know, save the girl, bring them back to her mom, and happily ever after. You know, the premise was that these 3 cultists kidnapped some random traveler's daughter on the road and to use them as a blood sacrifice. So they at least got to make sure that sacrifice did not go through. Party survived by a mysterious patron. If we get a TPK in the actual session itself, like during gameplay, that might be what I do. I might then have a conversation with Death, or I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think it'll ultimately be like whether or not the players themselves are wanting to continue to try with those characters and just like be on like, all right, you only get one do-over type of mentality, or if they should just, or if they want to keep it to where death is a very real and permanent thing, and once a character dies, you re-roll a new character and we get them back into the party somehow. I think I personally would prefer option 2, where they just re-roll characters, but I think that's also because I just want to see more of the different classes in Pathfinder. Yeah, that's also definitely something that I could do. Taking a step back and replanning out an encounter is definitely not a bad idea, especially in that context. Every GM needs a selection of board games that can run anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours, depending on when the game closes early. Yeah, I guess. I think one of the challenges in that regard that we're going to be running into is that this is a fully online game. So if something like that happens, it'd probably just be like boot up Jackbox for a bit. Just have a little bit of a wacky time. Jackbox is a board game. Where's the board? Where's the board in Jackbox? That game has no board. Your phone is a board? I mean, it has a circuit board. That is true. Circuit board games? Yeah. See, that's what I should have told my parents when they told me to get off the video games when I was young. It's like, no, I'm playing a board game right now. I'm playing on a circuit board. It's a board game. See how well that conversation goes over. They'd probably respect the effort, but still be like, nah. You're going outside, you're touching some grass. Your cleverness is appreciated, but only for an extra 5 minutes. You know what? I'd take it. If they were like, you know what, that was a good one, so you get an extra 5 minutes, I would instantly be back in the game. I'd be like, holy crap, it worked. For some reason, though, it does kind of remind me of Coraline, where it'd be definitely something that, like, the evil reverse dimension parents would do. Where it'd be like, oh, yeah, we want you to stay, so we'll let you play more video games if you want, because you were clever. I think Lunar's complete excitement for Halloween has been rubbing off on me a lot. Because I would not have that thought normally if it was not spooky season. I still need to get a costume figured out. Halloween is like gay Christmas. Oh my god. See, the thing is that you're 100% correct. And now I need to tell Lunar this, because that is a revelation that I've never thought of before. Oh my god. Holy crap. You thought you stole it from her? You probably did. That definitely sounds like something that she would say on stream. Which is why I immediately thought to tell her. By the way, I can't remember if I've explained this yet, but the entire reason why I even have a Dragon Battle Axe in my inventory is for the special attack. Special attack drops all of my stats, all of my combat stats, except for strength, which it increases like crazy. So using the Dragon Battle Axe gets me a higher damage output overall. It would only be made better if I had a super attack potion with me as well to compensate for the drop in attack, because that is a drop in accuracy. But for these guys, it's really not necessary. They have super low defense, so not too worried about it. Plus, also, I'm not even sure if I even can make super attacks. 45 Herblore? Yeah, probably. I know for sure I need to start doing some more Tower of Life so I can get the... what are they called? Unicorn horns. I need to make anti-poisons, like super anti-poisons, really, really bad. And I don't feel like going back through Castle Wars and picking up the one dose, hopping worlds, and doing that over and over again. It is cheaper. I don't use as many irrits if I do that, but it is... it's just shopscape, and I really would rather not do that. It's so weird to call it anti-poison. Yeah. Well, it's because poison and venom in this game are two different things. So, like, venom is just a more severe poison. Taking an anti-poison, seeking poisonous food. Yeah, that's how the game logic works. But yeah, venom is a more severe poison in this game, where if you drink an anti-poison while you're venomed, it only drops your venom down to just regular poison. So you have to drink 2 doses of anti-poison to kill venom. Or 1 dose of anti-venom. Sounds like a twist on the Hunger Games party scene. Yeah, a little bit. Just a touch. Oh, 6 kills until we hit level 60 strength. This will be a huge milestone. I will be very happy to kill anything but basilisks moving forward. Get some variety in these tasks. Admittedly, I have made a little bit of money, so it's not all bad. I really want to get... actually, I should be getting a Slayer level here pretty soon. If I do get a Slayer level, that means that these guys over here, Turos, will be available to kill. Which, on one hand, will be bad to start, because my only melee weapon that I can use to reliably damage these guys will be a leaf-bladed spear. But if I get lucky and get a leaf-bladed sword drop, that will make killing these guys and Kurasks later down the line a lot easier. I actually never got a leaf-bladed sword on my Iron Man. I only had like 2 or 3 Turoth tasks the entire time I was grinding up to get the Kurask task slot. And then once I got Kurasks unlocked, the first trip I did at Kurasks, I got a leaf-bladed battle axe, which is just flat out the best weapon for Turos and Kurasks. So I did not need to do any additional grinding. Though that did mean I was without a stab weapon for a bit. Hey, let's go. 60 strength and 71 combat. Looking absolutely fantastic. We got 3 strength levels to go until we hit level 61. Oh yeah, let's see what our new max level is with a boost. So we can boost up to 75 strength with the Dragon Battle Axe. That's pretty good. Hell yeah. And we got 95 kills until we hit 61 strength. I really should make the decision now before I go to Cheldar. Do I go to Cheldar for my next task? Or do I save her for task 90 and task 100? It's just the fact that they have iron and steel dragons weighted so high that makes me nervous. Because if I get one of those tasks, that's pretty much like a required skip. And I don't want to have to spend the 30 points. And I also don't want to have to reset my streak. Especially when I'm so close to the 100-point reward. Yeah, I talked myself into going back to Turail. We'll keep Sheldar for the big 10 tasks, but being able to get broader fletching unlocked early on will be very good. We also might even be able to get the Slayer helmet, the Malevolent Masquerade unlocked early too if we go that route. Ooh, I also need to take a look at Herb Sack. What do we got for the Herb Sack? What are we looking at for those? An Herb Sack is 750 points. Okay. That one I think I'm gonna for sure do at Tithe Farm. It'll take a while, but it at least will not waste any Slayer points doing that. And Rune Pouch, I've already come to terms with me doing LMS for the Rune Pouch. How much is Malevolent Masquerade? 400 points? Okay. Actually, now I'm also questioning whether I should get broader fletching right away. Because I'm not going to be doing Jad anytime soon. Decisions. Yeah, so there was one more thing I wanted to look at, which was Pyramid Plunder. Because I think when I was going over my thieving plan last time, I did get a detail wrong on what level I was going to stop thieving. Let's see. Level 81 is when I stopped getting... yeah, level 81 is when I have access to floor 7. I don't necessarily want to go with XP rates there. Because I really only want to do Pyramid Plunder until I get a 2 scepters. Yeah, I think at 81, thieving is when I'm gonna bail from blackjacking and just go at Pyramid Plunder until I get 2 scepters and then finish out the skill at Arty Knights. Even though there is a floor that's available at 91 thieving, I don't think it's worth waiting that long to start doing that. You'll rate my XP. How dare you! How dare you! That was my mother's XP. Yeah, it's looking like after this task we'll be ready for another birdhouse run too. I hope the basilisks get a graphical upgrade with the HDOS. They, the old school style model superimposed onto high definition areas looks a little goofy, looks a little strange. So there was a bit of news today that did come out that actually did make me a little bit sad. Achievement Hunter, a branch of Rooster Teeth, is as of today disbanded. So that era of content creation and video making is effectively over now. The people who were involved with Achievement Hunter, they're not gone. They're still going to be at Rooster Teeth doing other projects, but it does feel very sad that something that I definitely grew up with for many years is now finally come to an end. It gets me thinking about other channels and other big content creators that I've looked at for a very long time and have watched for a very long time. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself when the Game Grumps decide that they are through. Or, like if Markiplier retires. Or like Jacksepticeye. Like a lot of the people that were really popular in that 2014 to 2018 range. It'll be interesting to see what rises up to take its place, because giant titans like that, when they step down, they will leave a vacuum in their place. Hey, 53 Slayer, let's go. I think that's Turos now. But yeah, it definitely was a lot more of a mellow day after I learned that news. Your only interaction with Achievement Hunt was crossovers with Yogscast. Gotcha. You don't believe Markiplier can retire? No, he can. No matter what, we'll always have Jack's films on YouTube. He'll retire too. There'll get to be to a point where their age will catch up to them, and they will either not have the same level of energy to make videos as they did in the past, or their jokes and their demeanor will not be as entertaining to a younger audience. All right, those are some basilisks already dead in the ground. Let's go ahead and is it time for the birdhouse run? It is not yet. Let's go ahead and check and see what Turail's going to give us. We'll go back to doing Turail skipping, or not Turail skipping, but point boosting. Deck's been going strong since 06 and he's changed, but he's still going. He's still going, but nobody is immortal. Every channel will end at one point. So it just kind of sucks when you realize that you've witnessed the end of a channel. It was wild too, because like even at RTX this year, which I went to and attended, I didn't get the feeling at all that Achievement Hunter was getting ready to no longer be a thing as I remember it. So it especially caught me off guard today. Birthorn. Did I get Turos at level 53? No, 55 is Turos. I was way off. Okay. All right, Turiel. Sour Hogs. Okay, that's a quick task. I'll also use Spria for that one, for the next task after that too. He's like the internet content version of an ancient. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I've seen empires rise and fall. I've seen people discover long lost knowledge only for it to be buried again by the sands of time. Is that a song lyric? Is that Superman? You made the quote up? Oh, okay. There's a song called Superman, or no, it's Kryptonite. I forget who wrote the song, but there's a bar in that song that's almost exactly that word for word. Great minds think alike, right? I think I'm a little bit early. Yeah, just a touch early. Gonna have to chill out for a second. We'll look out across the sea. Thumbnail potential. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't hide my UI like I can in RuneLight. I'll have to look into that. I think my life revolves around you, Sniper Wolf. I've demolished your kind before, and I will do so again, as your name's been lost to history. Oh my god. Thank you. What do you mean question mark? Alright, I think I'm in the clear. I've been noticed you've been updating your Discord status every other day. I notice it changes frequently, but I don't keep track of when exactly it changes. Pineapple good. Apple bad. We'll keep the gold ring for an alch because it is technically worth it. Uh-oh. Dropping some frames. What's going on with my bit rate? Hold tight, stream. Just gotta brave through it. My internet's going a little nuts. Okay, are we stable again? All right, looks like we're stable again. Sorry about that, stream. Normally when that happens, it's because my bitrate just drops like a rock. But in this case, the opposite happened, and my bitrate absolutely skyrocketed. It was very strange. Oh my god, a seaweed spore. Oh my god, finally. Gimme. Dropping more for yeah. I don't know how the frames got dropped. Genuinely, I don't. I don't know how they're still dropping. Okay, now my bitrate's actually dropped down. I'll go ahead and type in chat. Come on, stream. Get back in. Oh no, now it's touching the audio? Oh god. What happened? Why did this just suddenly break? Come on, stream. Recover. I don't want to have to stop early. What's going on? Why is that? Find a stable space. Come on. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Nope, we're dropping frames like crazy still. Wait, maybe we're back? Nope. Come on. Come on, bitrate stabilize. Why is this not wanting to stabilize? It keeps on going super high. Oh, wait. No, are we back now? No, we're not. Okay. This most likely is going to require a router reboot. Which at that point, that may as well be the end of stream. Well, nope. I threatened it with a router reboot and it stabilized. Alright, we're okay. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I need to remember to restart my router before stream every time because a lot of the issues that I used to have and didn't have for a while are now coming back. So, lovely. Let's go kill some sour hogs. Where are my goggles? Oh, they are. Yeah, looks like we're back to stable. All right, awesome. Hopefully I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. If I do, then I might just call it a night. How did that cow get there? Is that a dairy cow? Questions for later. Oh yeah, this will be quick. Ooh, and Irrit Seed. Those are actually important. We need to highlight those for sure. I wonder how that's going to look on the VOD. I hope that doesn't mess up the VOD too badly. Addy Kite, huh? I didn't think these guys dropped the items that expensive. Oh, an easy clue. Let's go. Forgot we still had clue grinds to go. We'll do that after this task and we get the next one. Didn't even end up offline. At worst, the VOD retains the most tech trouble. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, I deliberately did not go offline. With YouTube, whenever you stop streaming, it's weird. Because there's a stop streaming button and then there's an end broadcast button. So whenever I stream, I first start streaming to send my feed to YouTube, and then I click go live to tell YouTube that I want that stream to then be broadcasted out onto its platform. So whenever I stop streaming, that doesn't necessarily mean that the broadcast has ended. It just means that I've stopped giving the broadcast any video feed. So whenever I go down like that, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have ended, or that the broadcast is going to end. I don't know what happens if I have to restart OBS entirely, though. I feel like if I have to restart OBS entirely, it'll end the broadcast, but I'm not sure. Because you could still end the broadcast directly through YouTube itself. You don't even need to hit the go live button on OBS to go live. You do it through YouTube. So you a broadcast? Ooh. Not sure about that one, Endor. It's mainly because the word used in that context is never really used respectfully. Let's just say that. Its delivery structure. Yeah, it's not the delivery structure. It's just the slang. It very commonly and very frequently has deliberately negative connotation. But that also might just be me being too careful. I personally, I just would limit who I tell that to. You're all fine. You're all good. Like, no hard feelings here. But I would definitely recommend erring on the side of caution with that term. Rats. All right. We can do that, but we gotta do an easy clue first. That is careful. 2 hard hats would be very careful. Actually, I kind of wonder if that would be safer. Because I know there are some situations where too much is definitely a thing. And I wonder if hard hats is one of those. Probably not. Get party cloak. I don't think easy clues go into Mauritania, but we'll grab the ecto file just in case. All right, first step. What are we looking at? Panic at the fishing trawler. Wearing nothing at all. For sure, if you had 2 hard hats, they'd probably be more likely to turn into a ground hazard than provide more benefit than 1 hard hat. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like those parodies where the kid's like, I want to go ride my bike, and the parent's like, all right, we got to get you protected first, and they just cover them in bubble wrap, just like a full 2 feet of bubble wrap just completely around their bodies. Like, all right, now you won't get hurt. But because they did that, it severely hinders mobility and makes them more likely to get hurt. I don't know. It's got that energy in my head. All right, that's another clue. Where are we going next? Valador. Right here. Oh, wow. That was a 2-step clue. Okay, well, let's see what we get out of the casket. Are we going to get one of the easy clue capes? Let's find out. Oh, we got a Master Scroll book. We got a second Master Scroll book. That's really funny. I'm pretty sure that's completely useless to us because we already have one. Yep, we already have a Master Scroll book, so unfortunately that one doesn't have too much of a benefit to us. High Elks for 3k. I'll stick this in the loot tab because I don't know what to do with it yet. But in the meantime, we're gonna go kill some rats. What did I miss? What did I not click on? Need this for sure, but there's something else I missed. Explorer's. Actually, I don't think I want the Explorer's Ring on today. I think I want the Ring of Dueling. Might be a little bit better for me. Okay. Air, water, earth, fire, law. Law rune stack is looking a little bit low. We've dropped under 3 digits. Hopefully it won't be too bad of a thing. All right, Devarok. Do a little dance. Do a little 2-step. Love the saxophone. All right, let's kill some rats. Not gonna do the battle axe spec here because these things only have 2 health. I don't need to increase my max hit. I just need to stay accurate. I definitely recognize that this would be faster if I did range on these, but I want melee. I want my melee experience. Plus, also, it's not that much slower. Cape Freak in his melee area. Oh, yeah. That's the bad part about fighting rats when you don't have rat energy, is that they can drag you pretty far. Like this guy. All right, one more. All right, so that's 84 tasks. Got 5 more on Turail, and then we need to run to Sheldar. Cave slimes. Okay, we need anti-poisons for those. But that is a Dorgish Khan area, so we need to also grab the Draman staff and everything. I forgot the anti-poison. That's fine. Absolute worst case scenario, I teleport to Ferox. Okay, we're going dungeons, Dorgish Khan. How much XP does this account have left before it's maxed out? So considering that level 99 is about 13.2 million XP, quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much. And there's also the other side of that too, where I am guaranteed to go over as well. Because, you know, stats like HP are going to constantly be trained, even though I'm not actively deciding to train HP. It's just anytime I'm in combat, my HP also gets trained. So there will be a few stats that will go over 99 by quite a bit. Oh, right, Swamp Thar. HP gets drained when you take 0 damage from something? No, every time I make an attack, I gain HP XP. So, like, if I were to say that the maximum amount of HP XP I'm going to get is enough to get 99, that's not true. Because I will for sure break that threshold. Attack equals HP. It's just every time I deal damage. So if I range something, if I mage something, if I hit it with my sword, any damaging move will gain HP XP. If you look over here, this shows you how much XP I'm getting. So, like, whenever I make an attack, I get strength plus HP. When they die, I get Slayer. It's just a quirk in how the game works. You know, why is 92 half of 99? It's completely arbitrary. Oh, it's not showing me the poison status. I don't know how much damage this poison does. Uh-oh. Hopefully not that bad. 3 damage. Okay, that's not horrible. Could be way worse. We'll just need to go to Ferox after this for sure. '92 is half of 99 because what do you need above level 94? Actually, a lot of things, surprisingly. Most skills don't really require it, but like Slayer, there's several bosses are only available after you hit level 90. Like Cerberus is level 92, Thermonuclear Snoke Devil is level 93, Hydra's level 95, or no, Cerberus is level 91. In terms of crafting, there are a lot of really useful jewelry that you have to get after level 90. Like a Torture's 98, Anguish, the Necklace of Anguish, Bracelet of the Tormented Bracelet, the Ring of Suffering. Those are all 90 plus requirements. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Smoke Devil. There's Dust Devils and there's Smoke Devils. Okay. Back to Earthorpe. Oh yeah, the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil is the one that I said earlier. Thermi for short. Another Sour Hog task, okay. A few more, but it's not horrible. Thermonuclear Snow Devil? Oh, gotcha. That's someone less strange? It's strange. Something in a fantasy environment being described as thermonuclear is definitely strange. Thank God the game stopped me. Oh, man. That would have been very scary had I gone in there and not checked. Whew, okay. What's going on? Start walking. There we go. You see a wizard from the future named Oppenheimer. The inventor of the thermonuclear smoke devil. What'd you almost do? I almost went into that cave without my goggles. They have a little spit attack that they do that if you don't have the goggles for it, does really high numbers. Like, that was something that if the game did not stop me, I probably could have lost the account. Had I not reacted fast enough. Oh, but a sad way to lose a hardcore status. Yeah, I would not be able to live that one down for a while. My clanmates would absolutely give me endless shit for that. And they'd be right to. They would absolutely be right to. Yeah, that little spit attack it's doing right now. If I did not have the glasses on, that would be doing a lot of damage to me. I do like how the character looks. Oh my god. What happened to the goggles? Oh god. They're not over my eyes. I'm vulnerable. Well, I was about to say, I like the way the character looks without the helmet on and just the armor, but, oh boy, those goggle placement. That's really funny. My goggles are one with my forehead. So just gone all the way and had the goggles stay on my forehead the whole time, right? It wouldn't have provided me any extra protection than the Berserker helm. I should have just kept the Berserker helm on. Oh no, is my stream lagging again? Come on. Why is it having so much trouble staying at a stable frame rate or bit rate? Come on. Come on, stream. Stabilize for me, please. Yep, I'm aware of the hiccup. I'm watching it right now. Yeah, it looks like the internet's not going to want to behave a bit. I think I might just finish this task as best as I can. If the internet does not clear up by the time the task is over, then we're gonna call it a night. Weakness to goggles. Yeah, that's what it is. Check really quick, see if there's not something else that could be taking up a lot. All right, let's see if that fixes things. Still dropping hella frames. See, the weirdest part is that my bit rate keeps shooting up to like 10,000. So like, and then like it stabilizes for a second and then drops and then shoots all the way back up again. So I'm really not sure what's going on. Like, I don't know if that's me or if that's my internet. Yeah. I continue keeping an eye on it, but if it continues to give me as much grief it has been giving me, uh we'll definitely be calling it a night. We're close enough to the end of stream where it wouldn't be that bad for us to call it a night early. Well, it stabilized for the moment, so let's go check and see what the Slayer task is. Task 87. Okay, now it should be good. Yeah, I have the bitrate natively in OBS set to 6,000. So I need to find out why it keeps on wanting to fluctuate like higher and lower than that. Hunting birds. Those are chickens. Let's go kill some chickens. Okay, yeah, we're stable again. So bizarre. So bizarre. Gonna be a slight nostalgic Slayer task here, because killing chickens for a very long time used to be the best method to get combat XP at early levels, because like the whole waterfall quest meta wasn't really known back in the day. Because nowadays, you make an account, you go do Waterfall Quest, and you immediately start off with level 30 attack and level 30 strength, which skips a very good portion of grinding right away. But back in, 2008, that wasn't a very well-known thing. Like, people knew that you'd get a lot of experience from Waterfall Quest, but I think it's just the fact that the Moss Guardians were there kind of scared people away from wanting to do it. So now we're sitting in a position where Waterfall Quest is the meta and chickens are largely left without being slaughtered. Until today. I am here to change that. The chickens have become too comfortable, and we need to make sure that they remain scared. Each one of these could become my dinner, but I'm not going to make any of them my dinner yet. But the chickens won't know that. See, the thing is that the chickens just need to know exactly what happens if they cross my path. Will these chickens cross my path? No, it'll be the evil chicken that crosses my path. But this is to send the evil chicken a message. I guess. I don't know. I lost the plot. Good thing they aren't cuckoos, right? Oh my god. Rip my hardcore status if that was the case. Oh my god, they drop beginner clues? I only thought they drop bones, raw chicken, and feathers. Okay. It looks like that beginner clue is going to have to wait for next stream, though. Because we are chugging once again. I'm going to finish out this task, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, I started losing stability because my bitrate went to 20,000. I don't know why. It's set to 6,000 in my settings. I'd have time to try and run. True, I would. I might restart my computer after this. I get a feeling that I've never seen that issue before, and I think it's my computer that's struggling. All right, those are a bunch of birds dead. Let's go ahead, check a task from Spria. We still have a stable connection for the moment, so we'll go to the beginner clue because I don't think it'll take that long, and then we'll call it a night. Banshees. Okay. That's a quick task, but we'll do it later. Yep. You're very true about that. That is for sure a stable connection. Oh, that guy's got disease on him. Okay. Actually, that's not needed. We need these. We need these. We need a shovel. We'll also need this just in case. Grab our full graceful. Grab our soul scepter and a cape. Dueling ring. And yeah, no necklace really helps out there. Forgot to get the graceful cape. Let's grab that. All right, where are we going? Fortunato. Oh, hey, he's right here. All right, you're gonna be the Chester Cape man. All right, going to Varrock. Forgot my runes. Knew I was forgetting something. Yep. All right. Gold ring and necklace. We'll raspberry. Take a look. New clue. Where are we going next? We're going to the Falador hairdresser. That's not what I meant to click. All right, talk to hairdresser. Well done. All right, we've got a very janky casket opening on stream. I'm dropping frames like crazy, but, you know, worst case scenario, we'll see this in post. Let's see what we get. Okay, it wasn't worthwhile. That's fine. That's totally fine. I want to thank everybody so much for coming by and watching tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it a night here because the stream quality is going absolutely garbo right now. But we'll be back tomorrow on Twitch for most likely some thieving training. I'll see you guys later.